So we just heard the halftime speech at Providence. You guys are down 12, and you got into those guys. And I'm sitting here next to Willie Colon, who played for some great head coaches, and people yelling at him. And we're sitting here smiling. Maybe we're a little old school, but you got to really know your guys. I think in 2025 to get into them like that and not lose them. Why did you know that approach was going to work with this particular group?
Well, it really wasn't that tough on him. You should have seen some of my Kentucky halftimes. But look, you watch Bill Parcells, a fabulous coach on the sidelines. You can't do that today. And the difference is as long as you don't personalize it toward an individual, you can get on them hard. As long as it's always toward the team, most of them will say, hell, that's not me he's talking to. As long as you don't personalize it, they will respond. And we've had some very difficult halftimes this year because we're down probably most halftimes that we play this year. And the problem I have with this basketball team is, they're a little bit challenging at the offensive end, is they deflate all the time when they miss shots, and they let it affect the rest of their game. And I keep telling them, just keep shooting. You're taking good shots. Don't worry about the misses. Just be concerned. And I always preach to them that, look, you're 0 for 4 from 3. If you make the next 4, you're shooting 50%. So just get on to the next shot. That's a good one. And that's what I try to preach with them. But early in the year, because we're all getting to know each other because of this transfer portal, new people coming in, they're all learning me. I'm learning them. And as long as you don't go after the individual, you can get after them as much as you want in a positive way. And they responded. They came back from basically just a horrible half to winning at the buzzer.
You talk about learning, Coach. You guys had a gritty win over Creighton. What do you think your team learned from that one?
I think you learn from every game. Certainly, we're starting to shoot the ball better. I told them before the game, I said, look, guys, I'm not surprised you're in first place, but I am surprised that the Garden is selling out, not a seat to be had. Everybody's behind you now, and you have done this. Your work ethic, much like the New York Knicks last year with that New York strong attitude and that incredible work ethic, I said, you're bringing the fans back, and you deserve all the credit. And go out there tonight and show them why they're here. And they did. They responded in a very positive way against a very well-coached Creighton team.
And I grew up on St. John's basketball. My mom graduated from there in the 60s. She took me to Boo Harvey's senior day. I pretended to be Zendon Hamilton in my driveway, and I've been to many games with her and seen some of the down years. And to watch this has been great so far. But you've been to the top of the mountain many times, and you see in the Garden the way that it is and the resurgence of this program. Are you able to enjoy it in this moment, or are you still thinking about the job still needs to be done and we got to take this thing further?
Well, there are so many things with the job between the lines, away from the lines, that have to be accomplished at St. John's because it's been a dormant program from a facility standpoint, from a marketing standpoint, for almost 25 years. It's a time warp. I think if you travel to Cuba right now, you would see the same thing with St. John's basketball in terms of nothing being done for 25 years to market the product. Because you had a legendary coach with Lou Carnesecca who just brought in all these great New Yorkers, and everybody followed it, and Louis had the magic wand with that. But today it's a different ball game, and I know Louis is looking down at us with great pride. Because we're accomplishing so many things away from the lines, between the lines, and it still has to grow for you to build a program. We're building a season right now, but it's not a program yet.